favourite track, showed for the first time his winning ability on a wet racetrack. He went on to finish the season in third place in the drivers' rankings with 8 podium finishes. He continued with the Benetton team and in 1993 saw him win a superb race in Portugal, rounding off the season 4th overall. Michael stunned the Grand Prix world when he was quicker in the Benetton than Senna was in the Williams. The 94 season saw Schumacher leading in the World Championship Stakes, despite the setback from a 2-race ban. At the headquarters of the sport's governing body in Paris, Schumacher failed with an appeal against the ban. The punishment was imposed by the FIA after the German driver ignored a black flag at the 94 British Grand Prix. The flag, which orders a car back into the pits, was shown to Schumacher after he broke the rules by overtaking Williams driver Damon Hill on the warm-up lap. Schumacher was also disqualified from the later Belgian Grand Prix for a technical infringement, and the gap between him and Hill in the championship table was reduced to 21 points. Hill stood to close the gap to 1 point if he won the 2 races in the Benetton driver's absence. This was not to be. With his October win at Jerez in Spain, Schumacher had chalked up 10 wins in 50 starts and retained a 5-point lead over Britain's Damon Hill. The youngest driver ever to compete for the World Championship, his confidence was subdued as they went into the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka.
It would be nice if this will be the race which decides the World Championship, because this means the only driver who can get World Champion is me, because I have a 5-point advantage, and if somebody can come out of Suzuka as a champion, it would be me, as I said. But I think it's going to be very difficult. Suzuka is a circuit which I like personally very much, but as we have seen, we are very tight with Williams and Damon Hill together, and it's going to be very, very difficult for us.
With Schumacher leading by a single point going into the final race of the year in Australia, the 1994 season, which had been marred by the deaths of Ayrton Senna and Roland Ratzenberger, drew to a close in dramatic fashion. The tensions had grown throughout the year after the allegations of cheating had been aired. The culmination of a down-to-a-wire contest for the championship between Schumacher and Hill was in sight. The Nigel Mansell victory at Adelaide was overshadowed by a crash between Schumacher and Hill, putting them both out of the race and subsequently deciding the world